I have a place setting of some 1930-ish Johnson Brothers fine china. This particular pattern belonged to my great-grandparents. They were farmers, and this was a set they ate off of quite frequently. My great-grandmother prepared many meals off this set, not just for her and her husband and children, but also for the workers at the farm, or some of the workers at the farm. Unfortunately, when this set was passed on, only 5 dinner plates remained, 2 dessert pie plates, and a platter. That's it. So over the years, I have been finding more pieces of it and collecting it back up. I basically have a service for 8, minus a few pieces with some other extra pieces. But I'm right around a service for 8, basically with everything except for the cream soup bowls. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you in and take a look at this, and we're going to go over this place setting for a meal. The meal that we are setting out for would be a roast with cut vegetables, a cream soup, and then for dessert we would have a pie as well as berries. Let's take a closer look. All right, so let's take a look here at this place setting. Just a note, and I'm going to address this as we go through the video, that modern flatware really doesn't encompass all the pieces that you need. So unless you have a very old set of flatware, you probably won't have all the pieces that you need for a fine dinner. And I'm going to show you some substitutions I made because the pattern of the flatware is somewhat modern. So let's take a look here. We'd start off, of course, with our side bread and butter plate over here. And I have the butter spreader on it. When you look at your utensils, you start from the outside and you work your way in on both sides. Now, normally I would have a salad fork right here, but I'm not serving a salad, so I don't have a salad fork, so I have the dinner fork. But on this side over here, I have this soup spoon, which in this particular set, this is what I have, but if we could have a cream soup spoon instead, but this is an oval soup spoon. But anyway, that works. And there's the cream soup. So they'd use this spoon with the cream soup, and then this would be removed. They then would get their main course, and they would have their spoon, knife, and fork to work with that. Up here, above the plate, is a dessert fork and dessert spoon. These are both substitutions. The bottom one, the fork, is actually a salad fork in this set. Some sets do have real pie forks, which is a real neat thing to have if you're fortunate enough to have a set like that. This particular set, as I said, doesn't, and this is a substitution that you can make to make a more modern set work. The spoon on top is not a dessert spoon. Technically, this soup spoon over here is a dessert spoon. Also, it's an oval soup or dessert spoon. However, since I'm using it for soup, I need something else. And when they bring the dessert in, the berries are going to be brought in on this, a berry bowl. So with the berry bowl, this spoon is just out of proportion anyway. The spoon that I have here is actually also a very rare spoon that many sets do not have, but it is called a 5 o'clock teaspoon. It's for afternoon tea, but it works for something like this where you have something small for dessert. The dessert fork, which is really a salad fork, would be used for our dessert pie plate, which of course is slightly bigger than our bread and butter plate. I'm using Fostoria Trojan for the water glass, for the water goblet. I don't have wine goblets on this place setting. And then here I have my teacup and saucer. And in the back here I have a couple serving pieces that would be on the table. One is the creamer, and one's the sugar with a sugar spoon to go with it. Let me show you the back stamp on this set. The pattern is actually called the Cavendish, and it's by Johnson Brothers. It's been very challenging to get pieces that are not crazed. Johnson Brothers older pieces are notorious for being crazed. Almost my entire serving for 8 of this set has no crazing. I'm very close to having service for 8 with no crazing. If you like this video, please click the like button below and subscribe for more videos. See you next time.